And then we got Let's Go UW. Dropping another super. Says, fun fact, if Najee gets 1,113 rushing yards this year, he'll go from 13th to being the 5th on the all-time rushers for the Steelers, just behind Al Bell.
Interesting. You don't like it.
We did say, like no, I do like it. We did say that we're going to look up 15 years from now, and Najee Harris is going to lead the Steelers franchise in rushing yards.
Seriously, bro?
We'll be consistently talking about trading him and that Najee's not good enough. He's not one of the elites, but I think he's going to Frank Gore us. Just get 1,000 yards every year, plug along, and we're going to look up. He's going to have 14,000 yards for the Steelers.
As long as he stays healthy, there is nothing that's going to stop him from that, bro. That's just his game. You know it. It's the consistent body punch and jab punches. Like,
yeah, 1,100 yards next year, and he's going to be 5th all time already.
Think about it, bro. But when you do that for the first 3 years, now you do a 4th one, it's like how many backs go 4 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons, or let alone 4,000-yard seasons in their career? Like, you got the elite, but a lot of them dudes, I mean, we talked about Todd Gurley. He had an elite run, but he was only 6 years in the league. So if you didn't get it the first 4, the back end was getting tough. I'm saying, that is crazy, dude.
Well, good for him. I think that's a good stat for the Najee truthers right there. That's a good little fact.
Don't do that.
I think it's also a good fact or stat to
he
shut up the doubters.
So if he finishes with 1,100 and he's 5th all time on the rushing list, where would you rank him?
Running backs?
Mm-hmm.
Steelers running backs?
Yeah.
Are we talking about like Steeler legacy stuff, or I need one game tomorrow?
Let's do both.
One game tomorrow, I'm taking Lev Bell.
Same.
Steelers legacy, it's either Franco or bust. It's probably Franco.
Okay.
Based off.
Does he make your top 3?
Najee?
Steelers all time.
No.
Steelers all time legacy running backs.
Ooh. It's Franco and bust 1, 2. No matter what way you want to slice it.
Facts.
Top 3. So he's not even in the top 3 for all-time rushers then. So I don't even think it would be a slight
Bell
to
isn't
not
top
have him.
3 all-time rusher either. He said he would be 5th all-time, right behind L. Bell.
So who is 3rd then? Why am I missing a running back? Willie P, no.
Are they counting Rocky in that? But Rocky was fullback, and he wouldn't have the numbers like that. No way.
What?
Yeah.
Barry
Frenchie?
Foster?
You got Frenchie, Barry, Franco, Bussy, Willie.
It might be Willie.
Mendenhall.
Would Najee be over Willie Parker? Is that what we're saying? Let's see who the 4th is.
Yeah, who is the 4th? Yeah.
I don't know why I'm just assuming it's Willie right now.
I'm like, it's either Willie, Mendenhall, or Barry. I think I'm gonna go Barry.
It might be Barry, because he had one crazy ass year. It's Willie Parker at 3.
Ooh.
Bell's 4. 5 is John Henry Johnson. That dude's in the Hall of Fame. That dude's from like the 50s or 60s.
Yeah, I know you don't like old Hall of Famers. You would have gave his number out. I already know. You would have gave his number out. I know you.
What do you mean?
You would have gave his number out. If his number was retired, you'd be like, you can have his number.
Probably. I mean, we probably have been using his number.
He said, "You're too old. I don't got time for that, bro." And it's not. I get it.
Would Najee be 3 over? No, he would definitely not be over Willie Parker. No.
Okay.
No, definitely not.
But you taking Willie over L. Bell? You taking L. Bell over Willie?
Steeler legacy stuff.
Right.
I think it's Willie. The Super Bowl run.
Man.
Yeah. 2 rings.
Okay.
It's got to be Willie. He had a nice run for like 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
For legacy purposes, but I need a game tomorrow. I'm taking Le'Veon Bell. I mean, it's the same thing with like Antonio Brown. I'm taking Antonio Brown tomorrow as my number 1 Steeler receiver.
But your legacy pick is who?
It would still probably be AB.
I was thinking
he was just that
bro.
good.
Hey.
Yeah, he was that good, and he did it much longer than Le'Veon Bell did.
Yeah. Even though his numbers aren't better than Hines.
ABs?
Mm-hmm.
They definitely are on a per game basis, per season basis.
But not Steelers legacy basis, not. Per game it is though. But Steelers all-time legacy is not. His Hines still is at the top of them.
I'll give the nod to AB still.
Okay.
Yeah, he's that good. I mean, we're talking about him being
L. Bell
a
was
top
like
3 or
that
4
too,
receiver
though.
of all time.
L. Bell had his run where he was like that too.
I know.
But
the injuries got to L. Bell.
Scenario. Yeah.
Yeah, the injuries got to L. Bell. I think that's what hurt him.
Okay.
Because at least AB put together, he had that 6-season stretch, but even before that, he had 1,000 yards and had an 800-yard year after that. I think in
Bell's
2013.
4-year stretch was stupid though.
Yeah, but he got hurt. Like,
he was still a
how many like
that,
full seasons did he even play out of that 4 years?
Let's pull him up. Let's say he still.
Cause he was getting hurt in the middle.
He
of
was
a couple
missing
of
some time, but he was still putting up though.
I know when he was out there. I agree. So yeah, he made 3 Pro Bowls.
He had
it was the one
AP in there as well.
It was the one season in 2015 when he got knocked out by Burfict.
Right. Other than that,
yeah,
he was out there. He got hurt in the postseason in the AFC Championship. But you think about them first 2 playoff games leading up to that, he gets us out of Kansas City.
He was a big reason why we got out of
Miami.
His rookie year wasn't bad.
Yeah. Like L. Bell went stupid, bro.
He's better than Willie Parker.
He had Najee's numbers or Willie's numbers, though.
I'm going to be straight. He's better than Willie Parker. There's no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And honestly, but
now that Willie P got the 2 rings, though.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at this 4-year stretch by
stupid,
Bell.
Bro.
If you want to include his rookie year, 5-year, that's probably better than Parker's. But yeah, Parker's got the Super Bowl, man. Like, and Parker was good in his own right. He just doesn't have the receiving that Bell has.
L. Bell was doing it in the postseason when he was healthy. He had the 1 run where he went to the AFC Championship.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
Yeah.
That's definitely a tough one. I think Bell's better.
Respect.
But Bell also did sit out a full season and left us for the Jets. So that's got to be taken into the equation. Yeah, if you were talking about Steeler legacy and that type of stuff, I think that kind of hurts him.
Okay.
Whereas we replaced Willie with Mendenhall.
Mendenhall still produced, got you to a Super Bowl as well.
I know Mendenhall was a good back. I don't know where I'd rank him. I don't even want to have that conversation right now.
Leave him alone. We don't want none of that. Just keeping it as positive show today.
And that's fine. I agree with that because I do think Mendenhall was a really good back for us.
I would agree.
He was really good.
Man, I just know when we start splitting hairs that it's going to turn dark for him. That's the part where it's like, yeah, we don't want to go there today. We just stay away from all that shit.
All right, that's it then for the Supers right now.
We had one other one. Let me get this real quick. Let's Go UW sent this in early. It says, rocking around the 412, year 7 is live. Since the mission started in 2018, we've raised over $32,000 to go directly to local children. Anyone who donates at least $10 is automatically entered to win prizes. So shout out to Let's Go UW, man. Continue on with his philanthropic efforts. I do remember that from a year ago where he did bring this up to on the channel as well, man. So now salute to rocking around the 412, man, and everything that they're doing in terms of raising money and just being positive contributors to the community, man. So yeah, shout out to Let's Go UW though, man. I like that right there. Shout out when we got good passion and good comments, man.
I just looked up Parker stats, man. Bell has a really good case to be number 3. That's a conversation. I might have to.
That's why I wanted to.
Yeah, I might have to take the 4th of July weekend and think about that.
Right, because I was like, at first I didn't think it was as cut and dry, but I'm like, yo, that third running back spot, because we all agree, Bussy and Franco, they're untouchable. They're goated. It is what it is. But that third spot, I think is open. I'm biased to L. Bell because I saw that firsthand. I lived that. It is like, yeah, I haven't seen another back do that.
It's not like he folded in the playoffs. He just got hurt too much. Yeah,
right.
And then when he did play, I mean,
that was a man.
From what I remember, he was playing pretty good.
That was a man, bro.
Yeah,
yeah. And that's my thing. Where it's like I see Najee and his argument is the consistency each and every season while going through some of the lean offense / coaching scenarios that he's had. But then when you talk Willie P, it's like Willie got the hardware. And he wasn't just along for the ride. He was producing. Right. He was producing in these games. So that's the other part. I'm like, is Willie as dynamic as L. Bell? No. But them 2 rings, how much does that matter versus this guy who was ultra talented but didn't get the hardware? I mean, you can make the case the TJ and James Harrison argument. TJ, we would always say, man, statistically, and when we watch it, the production is through the roof. But we can't unsee Debo doing what he did in the postseason and specifically in the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And it's hard to say TJ is over that when we have this part, but this guy doesn't have that to match it. Whereas if L. Bell had the rings, we ain't even talking about Willie P. We talking about L. Bell as the greatest Steeler back potentially.
Yeah, I mean, I think he
Think
is.
about
if
it.
I just
if
need
he
a
had
game
a ring
tomorrow for my life, I'm taking Le'Veon Bell as my starting running back.
I ain't even double thinking. I'm just like, you know what time? Ring the bell. You know what time we on, man? That's real life. Interesting.
I got to think about this one more.
I like this, bro. I like this. That wasn't even supposed to be a topic. Shout out to Let's Go UW. Yeah. Shout out to Let's Go UW for that one right there, man. All right.
And I don't even know if we can give that second ring to Willie P because I think he was hurt for those playoffs.
We
we want to get technical with it. He wasn't out there. You're not going to find 39 in those Super Bowl highlights.
Let's peel back the curtain a little bit more, all right? I'm just
you really want me to dig into details?
The tide is turning on Willie P right now, ladies. I don't know if y'all just caught on. The tide just turned because now it was 2 of them. It's hard for LBL to fight versus 2 rings. Deke he was like, you know what? What if it's just 1? All right, this is
He played that season, but he was
curve.
also a little banged up.
You kind of got that on the curve,
year.
man.
It wasn't like the Willie P of old. It was kind of Willie P on the downswing.
That is funny. Hey, that's how I be though, bro. He's like, yo, I mean, just 1.5 the rate. If it's 1.5, that's a different combo than 2. 2
it's
is
at
like,
least 1.5.
Yeah, because 2 is like, yo, it's hard to take 2 off the mantle. It's like, yo, you got 2 rings, you've done it, and you have history in the game. Like, you made plays.